Hello and welcome to another episode of the Unmatched Style Design Review Podcast. I'm Gene.
I'm Jay.
And we're going to look at a couple of sites again today. We're going to start off with blissfullyaware.com and I forget how you call that.
Village.
I know, but
well, the domain is
shortened Village.
The domain is VLLG.com.
VLLG.com. So let's start off with Blissfully Aware.
Okay.
This is a nice layout. First of all, we get past that. It's I really enjoy the layout. I like, I don't normally like a lot of the dark colored sites, but for some reason this one's just kind of, I like it. And I don't know if you can see it in the podcast, but if you go to the site, it's not just black. It's like got a nice little texture back there.
Yeah. It's kind of like a paisley.
Yeah, it's like a paisley pattern or texture or something.
Neat.
But what makes this one cool to me is it's like all font face. I mean, font face itself doesn't make it cool, but I think that's cool. What do you think of that?
That's great. Yeah, I mean, he uses, if you read his post here, he talks about he uses this Gaudi font from the League of Movable Type, which is a great resource. And
they really are. If you haven't checked them out, they're really pretty awesome.
Yeah, the layout of this is really good because it feels everything feels really intentional. It's not really so much a blog, not so much a portfolio. It's kind of all that. It's got a site, and it has kind of like very much like a print kind of feel, because I really like that. Like this is a
table of contents.
Table of contents, right? So it tells you how much is in there, and everything is just really subtle and really well done. There's not really a whole lot to say about it, and aside from it just being really well done.
I agree. I agree. If let's see here. I mean, I'm clearly searching for something to be negative about, I guess, but not negative, but to look at something. One thing I don't like is I do and I don't, is the way the comments and the blog posts themselves are separated. And I think what I'm responding to is like, maybe he's more popular than he expected to be. I don't know. So he's got a lot of these comments here, and they sort of like begin to dwarf the post itself.
Yeah, I think I mean, it's like a design solution for a problem that didn't really exist.
Yeah.
Because I think whenever you it's a blog post. People have been designing blog posts for a long time. I feel like when I'm reading a blog, I want to read the article, and then once I'm read the article, then I'll decide whether I want to see the content.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to have to go back up and read the comments.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's sort of like that.
And these are all short comments. Like what if somebody put like a really huge comment in?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if you got a lot of, it's whatever.
I'm being really nitpicky, but that's something that I've seen sort of a treatment like that on some other blogs, and it always kind of sticks out to me. And I don't like scrolling back up and stuff.
Yeah, but they're really awesome. I mean, the type, the layout, the way the type's laid out on this is just
it's beautiful.
It's really good.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Speaking of blissfully aware, beautification. I don't know if that was stupid. Let's look at Village.
Yeah, Village. This is a font foundry. Actually, they're not a foundry. They're a font. They sell fonts. They represent multiple foundries.
You can buy fonts on their site.
Right. Let me refresh here to show you what happens whenever you. So this is all in JavaScript or I haven't not sure what library or anything. But anyway.
Right.
So it's not necessarily a new concept to have stuff where you drag stuff around. I'm not really sure of the utility of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of like, it's. I don't want to say the word lazy may be unfair, but it's like it's like we're going to design these little things, but not take the time to actually like structure it and decide what's more important, what needs to go. And I mean that's a strategy. That's a decision. So I'm not maybe a little unfair, but I find that as a user, having to grab stuff and move it around as opposed to just scroll down or just look at it and decide what I want to click on. It's not that friendly to the user.
No, I really don't like hiding content. In any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Like if you're hiding content, you don't want it to be read. Yeah. Basically, that's what I look at. And the other thing about this to me is, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's neat. It's cool. I think it's a nice effect. Probably will get your site noticed. We're noticing it, so that worked. But I don't like it that you're hiding the content. It just seems sort of like you're kind of missing the point. The other part of that is what is the site about? Is it about the content? Is it about the typefaces you're trying to sell? Or is it about this JavaScript that does these boxes? To me, it's kind of like, I want to see the type. Like, all I want to do is see the type that you have to sell and let me buy it.
Right, let's go to the fonts page.
Like this.
Yeah, it's almost like...
That's what I expect.
Like this, I almost feel like this would be a better homepage than what they have.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, you know, I'm sure they want people to follow their Twitter. They want people to find out about them. They want people to contact them. They have stuff that they're selling that's not fonts. So I see that they want to get all this stuff out there. But I would imagine that 95, 6, 7% of people that come in here just are interested in the fonts. You know, give me what I want. You know?
Right. That's what we preach. We preach that to our clients every day.
Yeah.
You know, so we wouldn't change our tune now.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the way the look and feel of the site, which I think is pretty awesome.
It's good.
I mean, I love the colors and the. I mean, I love the little interactions like you just had there, and the way things are in little boxes with the shadow.
And this, you know,
it's really awesome.
These pages are there's another. Maybe it's the Foundry's page. Yeah, like this is a really cool page. Really cool because they show some usage and these little.
I like the scroll bar in the little section.
Little scrolling div here is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's really cool. So these pages are really successful.
Yes, they are.
Whereas the homepage, I think not so much. You know.
Yeah, they just throw me off a little bit on the homepage with the overlapping things.
Right.
I'm not even disliking the fact that I can move them around. It was just that initial load where things are like hidden and stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of content, but all of it is hidden in some way.
Yes,
you know?
Or half of it.
Yeah. Well, but every single piece of content is partially hidden.
Yeah, it's like messed with.
Yeah.
Yep, not digging on that, but overall the site design is pretty cool look and feel.
Yep.
All right, well that's it.